Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit, Desai, co-founder of JV Experts. Today we are going to discuss on how to export turmerics from India and what is that makes Indian turmeric unique. So Indian turmeric has been growing globally. We are our largest producer. We almost produce around 75% of the world's turmeric in India, and we export 75% of the world's export. So we are already popular and we have a great strength about it. But one thing is, okay, we have doing already great. Do I have so much of competition? Do I have to still get into this business? Yes, it's already growing. As the market is growing, there is a opportunity, new opportunities are going to come in. So you have always the business. Just focus on the quality instead of quantity. So here what I'm saying is, instead of commodity, as a spice commodity, you can focus on high value nutraceutical products. So in turmeric, you have curcumin. If you have that as a better stages or the percentages of curcumin is being increased. So based on it's on a variety basis. So if you work on the quality kind of a thing, this is going to be really a good thing. So and moreover, turmeric board is almost stating that it's like, okay, by 2023 it's around USD 1 million. So that's a great boost. So what I'm suggesting you is focus on the volume or the quantity or the quality, if I have to say, because India is already dominating the volume. There is no second thought about it. But when it comes to a high curcumin level, we are not in that game. Still, Peru, Fiji, Myanmar, these are making more money than us in comparative to the curcumin level. So focus on those things. So it really going to help you out. So especially targeting the high value segments. We are okay as a commodity, as a masala thing. Yeah, we are okay. We are doing good. We are doing already 70% of the world export. But when it comes to the high quality, especially playing with the nutraceuticals, this is where we are lacking in. So if you can tap it to this market where your curcumin level in turmeric is bit on a higher side, yeah, you can still you have a good opportunity there. So focus on this. Curcumin level is very much important, especially plus 5%, or sorry, 9% is something that you should look for, especially the belt of Seven Sisters. So that is where the real turmeric or the more than 9% is something that you can procure. So see through it. And majorly, when it comes to US and European Union, UK and all of that, these are the markets where people pay for you. If you have a good quality, then yeah, there is a money there. But the problem is many people just restrict to saying that, okay, I don't want to get into too much of documentations. Do I need to have these licenses? There is a huge money that is going to go in to register it. But one thing I have to say is, if you don't do it today, you're just going to be a me too kind of a business where like, okay, someone else is doing, so I'll also get into the same thing because I have to sell the same product. I can't differentiate myself. So you can differentiate by having more documentations. Even if you have to spend initially, please do it so that you can see documentation, registration is all one-time thing and you need to keep renewing it. But the thing here is you are going to have a bigger, higher price paid for the same effort what you are going to do it next. So you are just going to eliminate a lot of competition because none of the people would have invested or registered to play the turmeric game or the nutraceutical products. So think on it and start working so that what I'm saying is don't just focus on the quantity, just focus on the quality also. If the quality increases, there is a huge market is waiting for you. And there is a still shortage. People are ready to pay more for the right product. So think of it and get into it. So value-based export strategy is something that I request you to start in. If you're starting new, you have a full world to explore, then do this. Go focus on quality. Procure the best product from the best place and export to the best market where you're getting it. And moreover, focus not as a commodity product, as a nutraceutical product. Because in pharmaceutical, in nutraceutical market, there is a huge margin. You can't even imagine it. That's the margin you can expect from that. Okay. In commodity wise, yeah, it's like your masalas. Every masala is put into place now. Turmeric is one of it. Okay, turmeric is one of it. What is the curcumin level? Not that big. Okay, then we'll not pay that much. So that is something goes in. Planning the product, getting it packed, processing it, shipping it, getting the payments. You're doing all the circles for every time you're doing it. But if you do it for a better quality to the better company or a better segment, then you'll be earning more. So think on it, give a thought about it and then plan accordingly. Right? Segmenting, differentiate between nutraceuticals and commodities. The commodity products cannot go into nutraceuticals, but still for compromisations they still purchase it. but they don't pay a big price for it. Okay, so secure quality, supply chain, partnering with farmers, educating them what kind of a turmeric that you want. So that is something you have to help them at the time of seeding. The second is the Indian brand. So we have GI tags for multi-turmeric varieties. So that is grown in Indian territory. So you can look towards those products and acquire that benefit and then promote it to the global market. So see, it's all about storytelling. How great your turmeric is, that's the story. You need to tell them that. What is that? Why are you asking for a premium price? Especially for GI tagged variants. So these are really great. But see, you can make more money than anyone else only by telling a good story. So what, how and where your product is coming in and what is that it's going to do for them is all what you need to tell. So think of it, make a great story, sell it into the global market, you'll be having money, right? So then digital traceability, transparency, buyer trust. See, many people ask me one common question is like, sir, do I get payments in advance? You get it if you win the buyer's trust. If the buyer feels that you're a bit on a rough side, I don't know whether this guy is capable enough to supply me or not. So in those situations, yeah, you're really getting into a trouble where you'll be not able to get any kind of advance payments. Later stages, you have to depend on the Dubai market where Indians are looting Indians. I don't say it's an Arab or someone else. It's Indians who are based out of all these regions. They have gone there. They are doing the scam with us. So this is how bad the whole business is. So think of it. And if you want to go really big, then go for a quality based instead of quantity. Doesn't really matter. The product is good. The prices are good. So you need to work it around, right? So these are all the certifications if you have it, especially the organic one. So European Union, United States is going to buy organic. So if you have this certification, it's tough to get it. But still, if you're managing to do it, then you have a great price there, right? So then comes the HSN code for every varieties, everything is there. But still, for fresh and everywhere, you have one thing that you can look at is the extracts. So turmeric extract, curcumin extract is really a great product to supply to the nutraceuticals. So think on that, and especially compliances, smooth customs. These are something that you need to have it as a documentation purpose. Okay, what is the biggest markets for me? So one is if I'm into bulk marketing, if I want to deal in bulk. So one is the large volume, low margins. Obviously Asia is there, Middle East, North Africa, Bangladesh. You can sell it. If you have a low grade, it doesn't mean like, okay, am I out of business? No, you are not in out of business. You are always there in the business because the other countries don't even produce that much. So you are still good. But the only thing is, what I'm saying is, okay, make a jump. So I'll show you the difference. So if you are exporting the bulk in turmeric, so look at the price here, 21.97 to 62.95 per kg is the price that what you get it from Middle East and Bangladesh, etc. But when you're looking towards a cumin level, certified traceability, US, European and all of it, you have a price value of 200 plus 480 rupees per kg. So what's a jump here? A zero? A missing zero? This is something what I'm saying. So if you focus on the quality instead of quantity, how much ever the bundles what we are sending is like, okay, 70% of export, the world's export is what we are doing. But are we able to make this much? No, not really. We are making this. So calculate on that. So and even the average value, the average quality, some like, okay, sometimes we do big or small. So this is what the average price is. If it's a mid-level, mediocre quality. So low is this, high is this, and this is what the average mediocre quality is. So high curcumin, organic, certified, value-added forms. So extracts especially, these are something where you're having a great money and you are going to do the same exercise, same effort, same thing. Why not? Why not to get this? So plan it accordingly and you'll be having it. And if you need any help in that, please get in touch with us. We can suggest you, we can help you what the demand is, and then yeah, we can take the things forward from there. And we are managing a lot of stuff for the companies. So if you're looking at that. So volatile pricing is not for nutraceutical companies. It's for your commodity companies. So whenever you are taking as a turmeric as a commodity product, then yeah, there is a volatility, demand, supply. One container is required, but 18 containers are dumped. Now obviously the prices are going to be sliced, right? But that is where you're losing money. Maybe Dubai or GCC countries is not a great market where you make some more good money there. So it's all cutthroat. So instead of that, you focus on some qualities and start exporting to the nutraceutical sector. You can look again. There is a challenges, of course. There are going to. It's not going to be a cakewalk for you. But still, if you get the requirements from the nutraceutical companies, understanding their requirement, processing, producing, and managing operations, certifications, and all of it, according to the nutraceuticals, you will be having great money there. So plan it accordingly. So major export destination is United States. Obviously, they are going to demand for organic. Even if you're going as a commodity, go as a commodity in organic. That's really going to help you. High curcumin level, clean label. Clean label is nothing but, see, I don't feel the color of the turmeric is that great. So I'll add some color. So that is adulteration. It's an artificial color mixed to the natural product. It's adulterated. So normally that is not what is required. So it should be a clean product. As we got it, as we processed it, we packed it as it is. No other adulteration is being done. So that is something we call it as clean label. So keep it that way so to get more money. So and moreover, if you say like, okay, if you say that, okay, let me get some colors or I'll be getting more money. So that is not when we get it tested, right? We get to know what is exactly you have done to it. So if some parameters are being extended, so you have added something and then that's been tested and we get to know what has been wrong with the product, then obviously it's going to be a tough thing. So instead of doing all of those cheap tricks, you better focus on complete organic, no adulterations, fully documented, fully certified, send it to the great markets. You'll get enough of what you deserve instead of playing with the small countries and sending it out at a credit. So these are all where you get good money on the table as advance payments instead of going to GCCs where low grades. It's just no one treating you any kind of a leverage there. It's all like everyone is doing it, I am also doing it, just take my quote and tell me if my prices are good. Apart from prices, there is nothing else. But here, your certifications, your documentations, your credibility, your proofing, your quality speaks for it. And quality is not by word, quality is by reports. So that's very important. Then European Union strictly follow all the norms, certified supply chain. Dubai is a dual market where you can look for retails and wholesale. I don't say Dubai is bad, but what I say is the people who are sitting there and doing the business, you need to be a bit careful on that. In today's time, it's Dubai is a bit risky on commodity point of view. Apart from it, if you are doing it directly to the retailers, wholesalers, direct, yeah, pretty good. But mid traders, the Indian who are sitting there, Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, so a bit careful on them. So then comes the Bangladesh. Here you don't have a really big quality requirement. Here it's a price sensitive, just whatever the quality, what you can sub quality, what we call, so you can ship it that. But only the thing here is adulteration is not required. Just send whatever the low quality is there. You get the prices. That's pretty good enough. Then United Kingdom is almost like requirements, full traceability, complex documents. But yeah, you need to watch on US and UK, as India is already having a trade agreement talks, and with UK it's already signed, but we need to look and watch like, okay, will my HS code be in that agreement? If the free trade agreement is signed between India and UK, and later we get to know that, okay, none of my HS codes are dropped into the agreement, then yeah, there is no point of having that agreement, especially for us. Maybe other Indian manufacturers or producers will enjoy the benefit, but for me, it's not anything big if I'm a turmeric exporter, right? So when it comes to US, we need to wait for another 48 hours to understand what exactly that India and US is doing about it. So we are going to sign the agreement. If Mr. Trump doesn't come up with some weird expectations where it's 500% tariff and other things, I'm not sure how that things goes, but still we are on a very, edge. We need to see what exactly going to happen. Then we'll see how the things works. So quality standards, if this is the parameter that you can match, this is the benchmark, the global benchmark for the good quality. You reach it here, you get it tested, you get the parameters here of this thing, then match it side by side. If your parameters are close to this, you're at a good place. So you can make real good money. But if you are far away from this, then yeah, that's a commodity product. You don't need to get into nutraceuticals. So plan it accordingly. It's EU standard, Indian standard, Codex standards. So these are really good products to, these are better parameters to export the products. But yeah, but the thing here is every product, what we produce in every part of the Indian region is not the great one. So you need to see where exactly I have to procure, what is the good about the product, and then create the story around it and tell the story so you can make a better money there. Key parameters: curcumin contain moisture, ash, lead, oil, all of that. So that's something that is essentials. But here, to export the product from India, you need to have IC code, GST, APEDA, FSSI, central license, pathosanitary certificate at the time of shipment. COA is certificate of analysis that you have to do it for your product to understand how close I am to the global standard. If I am not, then yeah, you will not get the price what I have said as a premium pricing, right? So then comes the premium documentations, especially the fair trade. So if you are able to convince your buyer that we don't exploit the farmers to procure the product by not paying them the fair trade, so we pay them a good money so that we keep a very minimal fare. And then see, normally everyone have a thought is like, okay, those mid players make more money than the farmers or the buyer, so keep that thing, that's a fair trade. Then normally you don't exploit the farmers. So if you are able to do that pretty good, and you can convince that on the paper, so fair trade is a license that you can get it. So if you want, we can help you with that. But this is very important, just to say how different are you. At least you're following some kind of a fair trade policies, right? So then comes the packaging and labeling. Make sure it's all food grade, but pharmaceuticals need some other grades, so plan it accordingly. 10 to 25 kgs is for all the markets. For European Union is less than 20 kgs or 15 kgs packs. So it's like for retails you can see multiple options. Labeling is like product name, variety, net weight. Then comes the batch, origin, shelf life, certificates, logos, import export details. But here, if you are not a producer, if you are a trader, merchant trader, then if you have a packaging FSSI, then as a trader FSSI, so then you need to mention both the FSSI number here. That is something you need to get into agreement with your manufacturer before you start selling their product. Export success blueprint. So exporting, show the proper differentiation about your product. That is where you're going to make a success in the business. So if you're just like a Me Too business, then yeah, people will just compare to price, and if sometimes you're good, they will buy from you, or else there is no point. But when it does come, when it says like, okay, I'm different from them and this is what the value I'm getting on the table, then yeah, they may give you the attention, and then you start working with that. Then harvest. So modern dry, you need to get your cost down at the time from the farm to the products to the packaging. So look into that. There are a lot of government schemes that can help you to support it. Even a basic setup, if required, there are a lot of schemes that can be taken to the benefit. So they do, the officers comes to the place, take the pictures, so gives you the money for it. It's in installments, but still you get the money there. So that's a support what Indian government is doing. Then proactive compliance, like getting it tested before, maintaining the quality, certifications, traceability, and everything is on a website. You just scan the QR code or a barcode. You'll be able to know the history of the product, where this is coming from. So this is something is important, and you are doing it very differently. So that's something you get on the table. Then digital presence, website, certifications, batch number, traceability. These are something really needs to work. And you can get engaged with the major importers. You can participate in all of this websites. Somewhere you get database, somewhere you get leads, listings, and yeah, Alibaba and all of this is something really good. And you can participate in trade shows, display your product, tell the story about your product, how good or how different is it, and then yeah, you will have some attentions right there. Then join some spice board associations where you get leads, where you get contacts, where you can collaborate. So these are pretty good thing. So top actionable thing, focus on high curcumin level products, certified turmeric to the premium markets. This is where the money is. If you don't want to play a mediocre game, then yeah, get into this. So buyer direct sourcing, upgrade farmer level qualities. These are very important. Tell the story. Tell the people what is brand India, how premium or how great product that we have with the GI tagged variants. So this is something we have to tell, because we are a land of spices. If we are not doing great in spices, or if we are not able to make money from the spices, then yeah, there is no second thought about it. We would be the stupid regions, so not doing it, right? So then digital traceability, show certificates online. But certificates is something that, okay, displaying certificates online is one thing, but you need to have it regularly updated. You cannot put like, okay, 2023 reports on 2025, and then you say like, okay, I have the same quality. Instead of that, you need to get renewed every time, but it's not going to be cheap. But you need to, if you are able to make money from it, then yeah, why not? So then regularly compliances, daily routine, because this is not going to be a one-time thing, because rules are going to change, the duties are going to change, the product is going to change, and they come up with the very new things these days because of the health issues. So it's going to be a bit tighter. It's not going to be loose ends. So focus on that. And if you need any help in that, please let us know. We can help you with that. Participate in international trade fairs for B2B sourcing and collaborations with multiple companies. Especially these big large scale sourcing companies will always visit the trade shows, and they identify the suppliers there, they come and visit the factory, how the good the product is, and then yeah, they will make sure if this is everything is working, then they will ready to pay you the fare. So this is really a great opportunity to get into a turmeric business. But I don't say like, okay, don't get into just the turmeric business. Go for a premium one which has a curcumin level bit higher, because curcumin is one major thing in turmeric that is going to make the turmeric as turmeric. Rest is all like, okay, it's a yellow powder. That's it. Okay. So this is all my inputs, and if you have any doubts or anything, please drop your doubts in the comment box. I can answer it for you. And if you need any premium services, the paid services, you can get in touch with the team. I'll drop the number in the description. You can go and fill up the link. My team will call back, or else you can reach them on WhatsApp or email. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Please turn on the bell icon to get more videos like this. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.